Greetings and welcome to The Magnolia, the show that is dedicated to image, brand, and culture. I'm Nida Bittmann-Neville, your host, and today we're going to talk about the culture in the workforce. In fact, just recently I ran into somebody who happened to be leaving their job, now hunting for a new one. And I said, "So why are you leaving?" And the answer was, "Nida, you talk about image, brand, and culture all the time. And I'm leaving because of the culture. I don't care about the culture of the organization. It hasn't been what I thought it was going to be, and it really isn't a place that I want to continue working." And of course, that conversation continued on, but it caused me to pause for a moment and just to remind you how important the culture of an organization really is to your happiness, so to speak. In fact, recently I just came across this not long ago. A survey was done by the top resume company of 10,000 U.S. professionals conducted in January of 2019, so it's fairly new. And what matters most to you when deciding which job to take next? Number one is salary and bonus, as you might imagine. Secondly, though, is the company culture, followed by the location, the day-to-day work, flexible schedule, industry, job title, and healthcare benefits. So culture being the second thing that matters to you when deciding which job to take next. So why is culture important, and how do you find out about the culture of an organization? Well, culture is important because that's the environment, that is the behavior, that's the actions, that's the feelings, the emotions that make that company function. And how do you find out about that? Well, there's a couple of ways. One, if you identify a company that you feel might offer the right type of culture or you have an interest in, go to the website, check out what their core values are, see if there's a message from the CEO, listen to that message, see, are they energetic about the company? Do they talk about how much they care about the employees and some of the things that they do for the employees? Check out those core values, because if your core values and theirs don't line up, don't even bother. You're going to run into some issues along the way. But if they do, check and see if they've got interviews with maybe some employees. What are maybe the headlines in the newspaper about them? Lots of ways, so check out the website. Let's say that you get an interview by phone or possibly in person, so you're talking to somebody in HR or a recruiting company, and then drill them. Identify several questions that you would like to ask about the culture. Maybe it's how often does the CEO visit with the employees? Do they have employee rallies? Do they have summer picnics? What about the teamwork? How would they describe it? Please give you examples of it. Pick out those questions. If you get to go on site, maybe you can ask if you could talk to some of the employees that would be in the department that you might be working in. See if there's a cafeteria, can you go there and have a cup of coffee or a little tea or something? That's a great place to listen and kind of watch and see how the employees are acting and interacting and so forth. So there are ways to check it out before you take the job. If you have any specific issues that happened from a previous company or companies, jobs that you've had in the past that have sort of uncovered that culture, talk with them about that if you feel that that's that important to you. Because when you have a very vibrant, enjoyable culture, it won't seem so much like work. Culture, as I always say, is certainly important. And it doesn't matter whether it is a small retail shop that maybe is just you and the manager or the owner, to the medium-sized companies with maybe 100 to 300 employees, to huge companies with thousands, maybe across the country or across the globe. Every organization has a culture. And so you want to make sure that you find out as much about that culture as possible. If it is a vibrant culture, the employees and management will want to talk about it, and they'll want to share that with you because they're going to want to find out if you are a good fit for them while you're trying to find out if they're a good fit for you. So I wish you well. If you have any comments to share, any questions to ask, please just visit me on the website, and that is tnbgroup.com, or you can email me, nida@tnbgroup.com. Until next month, enjoy the culture.